Today we're going to turn this pie into granola bars. So this is a sawdust pie that I made for Thanksgiving with my little brothers. But I was in a hurry and I forgot the sugar. So I thought this morning I would turn it into granola bars because the filling is chocolate chips, graham cracker crumbs, and coconut. So I thought that it would be perfect for making granola bars. I can hear my voice echoing, so that feels really weird. All right, to start, I am going to add 2 sticks of butter. This is honey, but it crystallized. I'm gonna add about 1.5 cups. Actually, that was 2 cups. And then I have some peanut butter. And then we have some peanut butter that we ground. I'm gonna do some of this as well. I wanted the wetness of a store-bought peanut butter. This is a little bit frozen as well. All right, I am going to melt this and I'll be right back. I just heated this up enough that it was all combined and just warm. And now I'm going to start adding in some various things. So these are freeze-dried cranberries, and I'm gonna add in some of those. Probably add about 1 cup of these. And these are unsweetened cranberries. These are unsweetened. The pie was accidentally unsweetened, and all of the peanut butter that we made was unsweetened. So I'm hoping that'll all help it not to be too sweet, because I don't like granola bars that are overly sweet. Ooh, tart. All right, and then these are raw sunflower seeds. You can use roasted sunflower seeds as well. I just don't like little ends of things being left on the shelf. And we had this little jar of raw sunflower seeds, probably about 1/2 cup. You can really add whatever you want to granola bars. This is a base that we like to do. Just peanut butter, honey, or maple syrup, or sugar. Some kind of nut butter, some kind of sweetener, and butter. And you just melt them together. We use different proportions. And then you just add whatever mix-ins you want. So because I forgot to sweeten this pie, I thought it would be a very good candidate for a granola bar, especially since, I don't know, the graham crackers in it and the pie crust, that just sounds good in a pie to me. I don't want it, because this has egg whites and stuff connecting it, I didn't want it to be too big of clumps, so I'm just going to roughly chop this and then get it in the pan before I add too many other add-ins and make it too dry. That kind of made a mess. But now I'm going to add some pecans. The recipe for this pie originally called for pecans, but I could not find them. So they don't have it in it, and I think they'd be really good in granola bars. I'm gonna cut these up a little bit smaller just because a lot of my siblings don't love pecans. So I'll cut them up smaller because then they don't mind them so much. I'm gonna add a bit of salt. About 2 teaspoons. It's already got quite a bit of chocolate chips. I was planning on adding these, but I don't think I'm going to. And I'm gonna add some dried blueberries. And these are sweetened. Those are really good. I added about half of a cup. I would add more, but we don't have a ton right now. And I'm just gonna mix this up to see what it's looking like so far. It looks really good though. Kind of cookie bar-like. Some of the pieces I did larger. It looks like maybe I should have cut some of them a bit smaller. I kind of thought that it would break up more when I stirred it, and then I realized it probably wasn't, so I started cutting them smaller. But it'll be fine. This is just dried, unsweetened coconut. That smells really good. I'll do that and then see what it looks like. I think that's good. Alright, I am going to add some more blueberries and pecans. I just don't want it to be too much coconut. But right now it kind of tastes like a peanut butter almond joy. It's pretty good. I'm just going to add the rest of the bag. So it's probably 3/4 to a cup of dried blueberries. Then I'll add some more pecans. Have you ever made a recipe and forgot to include the sugar or another semi-vital ingredient? This was my very first time forgetting to put sugar in, I think, anything. But this recipe was so simple. It was just the egg whites, coconut, chocolate chips, pecans. Actually, the chocolate chips weren't even included. It was just egg whites, coconut, and pecans, and sugar. So it was so simple that I thought, oh yeah, I've got everything. I remembered everything. And didn't double check when I was in a hurry. And forgot the sugar. It didn't taste bad. It just wasn't as exciting as the pecan pie and the pudding pie and all the other pies that we had, the fruit pies. So it just kind of got forgotten. And then, you know, they're not as good once they're a couple days old. So then it just kind of got left behind. But now they will be very excited about it because it's something new. And if not, the rest of us will eat them. Alright, I knew my original tray was too small, but I just kept with the small one. So I had to go get a new one. I have a large cookie sheet with parchment paper, and I'm just going to dump all of this onto the tray. Also, my brother, who did not know that I put the pie in this, just came for a sample, and he approved. He still doesn't know that there's pie in it. He just said it was a different texture from our friends, but it was good. So, not bad. Alright, I don't want to get my sweater dirty, but I don't want to take it off because it's cold. So, I'm going to do this crazy thing. I just think if I don't press this together well, it's going to just fall apart once it's cold. So, the hands it is. I did wash my hands. I think this granola bar would also work with leftover pecan pie or chocolate chip oatmeal pie. And then obviously it's a granola bar recipe, so you can do whatever you want. You can do that same basic ratio of some kind of nut butter, butter, and a sweetener, and preferably a wet sweetener, like honey or maple syrup, and then whatever add-ins you like. So tell me, what is your favorite thing to put in a granola bar, and do you even like granola bars? You probably do if you're watching this video, but what are some of your favorite things to make? I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.